Hello, darlings. So, today I want us to remind ourselves of something. So, you have this case scenario whereby you have two jars. Outside, they look similar, they're appearing the same. Then you go and try to put the content inside the jars into your glass. So, what happens is that you realize that one, when you put it and you drink, it's kind of bitter. The other one, when you put in the glass and drink, is sweet. So the content inside one jar is honey, the other is vinegar. So like the two jars appear the same, they are of the same quantity, but the content inside is different. So this scenario reminds us of a situation, or it reminds us of the test of character. When is your character tested? Or when do we get to know the content inside you? Because human beings, we kind of appear similar, same. Maybe physically we might not look the same, but generally, when you look at our body organs physically, we just look kind of similar. But every individual has their own content, like they have different things inside them. So when do we get to know when or what kind of a person a certain individual is? So a test of character is during hard times, or when you're under pressure, or when you're provoked. That is when you're going to realize that way. So I can become this, so I do act like this. Sometimes we might tend to act cool, all good and all that when you're around people, but now when you're under pressure or when you're provoked, that is when most of us tend to now start producing or giving these curse words and all that. Jesus says in Luke chapter 6 verse 45, out of the abundance of the heart, this his mouth speaks, or your mouth speaks. Like out of the abundance, whatever you've been storing in your heart, day in, day out. And now when you're under pressure, that is what is going to come out of your mouth. And sometimes we don't need pressure for us to know your character. It just give you a few moments or days interacting with you. Definitely your character is going to pop out, because you cannot hide what you've been storing in your heart for long. So out of the abundance of a man's heart, of your heart, of my heart, then we can speak. That's why you'll hear people, most of the time they'll speak of cursive words. Others, you're going to hear like every word that comes out of their mouth, it's a blessing to the people who are hearing. Where the others, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Luke chapter 6 verse 43 says, a good tree does not bear bad fruit, nor does a bad tree bear good fruit. So if your heart is good, nothing bad will come out of it. And if your heart is bad, nothing good will come out of it. The same as a good tree. Like for example, a mango tree can never produce avocados. Neither can an avocado tree produce mangoes. So whatever is inside you, that is exactly what you're going to produce. So today, a reminder, what is inside you, and whatever is in our heart doesn't just automatically land there. It comes as a result of what we consume, and when what we consume comes through whatever we are seeing, whatever we are listening to, and whatever we are reading, and whatever we are being taught. So ask yourself, before they can actually come and land into my heart, and then they are going to come out, or these are the fruit that I'm going to be producing, what am I listening to? What am I hearing? What am I reading? Or who is teaching me? And what are they teaching me? Then when you put boundaries in those areas, definitely at the end, you're going to have a good fruit that is coming out of your life. And just as the Bible reminds us, we will know you by the fruit that you produce. So what fruits are you producing? And with that, I wish you a blessed and an amazing day ahead. Bye.